Right, okay. Hello YouTube, it's the D.B.T Gamer Show. Episode 49, Part 4. And today I'm going to review War of the Worlds for PlayStation 1. Now, if you haven't watched Part 1, 2 or 3 left, you have missed absolutely loads. So please watch those parts before you watch this part. I've already covered the story, the graphics, the controls, the music, the gameplay, and most of my good stuff in Parts 1, 2 and 3. Let's pick up where I left off. Okay, in part 3, towards the end of part 3, I was explaining some of my favourite levels of the game. I've already explained why I like the Thunderchild level and the flying level so much. Let's move on to another one of my favourite levels in this game. You just tap the password in and we'll get to it. Right, that's the password keyed in. So let's hope this is the right level. Woohoo! I'm good. I'm really good. Okay, so this is a new one of my favourite levels in the entire game. It is the submarine level I told you about earlier. In the submarine level, you get to drive a submarine, of course. There are only 2 submarines in the entire level, so you must look after them, because once those 2 submarines are gone, you will fail the mission. And the submarine is controlled a bit different. You use the R2 to raise yourself out of the water and put yourself back in the water. Just to defend myself from these fast blasted aliens. Trying to do a review here, leave me alone. Now the best thing about this level is if you're underwater and you go up to an alien spacecraft, so you find one, you go up to one. Now the underwater, the Martians can't see you at all, but if you race down out of the water, they will shoot at you as normal. The Martians are kind of stupid in this level because they don't shoot you when you're underwater. If you ever get shot at, you can just make yourself go underwater and escape their shots. That's why I like this level so much, because the Martians are extremely stupid. And that's basically all the favourite levels I have. There is one other favourite level I have in this game, but it's extremely hard to I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the train levels. Basically, in this train level, you get this. First you build this gun for the train, and then you get to use this gun on the train to destroy the Martians. And this gun has practically infinite health because the train's moving so fast. So I like that level as well, but it's extremely difficult to show you. So I'm very sorry about that. I can't show you it. Okay, other good about this game are the enemies. The enemies in this game are extremely good. Let me just tell you a little bit about them. There's obviously the tripods. Another good enemy is the Tempest. The Tempest is actually a boss in the Thunderchild level. It's extremely difficult to beat. Then you got the bombing machine, which is quite difficult to beat due to the fact that it has very high-powered bombs. There's also the harvesting machine. The harvesting machine will pick up people and take them away. Other good enemies in this game is the bomb turret, electric turret, the alien spacecraft that you get to use. The telekinetic towers are big due to the fact that they can actually crush practically anything that comes near it due to telekinesis abilities. One of the worst weapons in the game that doesn't really seem to do that much is the red weed. The red weed, basically, if you drive into it, it depletes your health extremely slowly. But there is one weapon in this game that is mentioned in the instruction book, but it doesn't appear in the game at all. I can't find this weapon at all. So I don't see why it's even in the instruction booklet. It's not there. The weapon they talk about is the black dust. According to the instruction book, the Martians have this black dust weapon, which is meant to be really good. But I have not found one mission where this black dust appears in. So I'm not so sure if it even exists. But most of the Martians' weaponry is extremely good. And the enemies, the Martians themselves, as enemies go, they are pretty hard to beat. Other good about this game is obviously the tank. The tank is the best vehicle in the entire game on land, next to the Thunderchild, which is the best vehicle in the water. Okay, bad stuff about this game. Well, first things first, my main complaint. 1 minute. Let me just load up the levels to show you. Right, now that I loaded the level up, I can show you my main complaints with this game. Now, you may have noticed in my video, as you've been watching, there's a small map in the top right-hand corner of your screen. I'm pointing it out for you. This map is extremely tiny. It's next to useless. I mean, it's very, very bad. It's extremely small and it's almost useless. Thank goodness the company put in the map that you can use by pressing L2. Other bad stuff about this game. Well, the game is filled with glitches. 1 minute. Right, here we go. Now, as I said before, the game is filled with quite a few glitches, and some of these glitches can make the game unplayable. Example, some of these glitches may involve your vehicle or tank, Thunderchild, airplane, Martian flying machine getting stuck inside a wall or inside the game's environment. So sometimes when you're driving one of these vehicles, you may get stuck inside a wall and you may not know how to get out of it. Although if you reverse enough time and fiddle around with the D.B.T and the analog sticks, you will eventually get out. So there are a few glitches when it comes to driving some of the vehicles. Another bad thing about this game is definitely the game tends to freeze a lot. Now, what I mean by this, there's nothing wrong with my sister's PS2 at all, and the disc isn't really that badly scratched, but the game tends to freeze. In the train level with the train with a cannon, you get to a certain point where you have to blow up all these aliens, and when you blow up all the aliens, the game can freeze and it just completely crashes and doesn't work. So, in that level particularly, the game does freeze quite a few times. That can almost make you caution the game. And the other bad thing about this game is this. Now I'm very sorry YouTube, but I've run out of time, so I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. So join me in part 5 of my Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds review for PS1, where I will definitely finish reviewing this game.